Okay, after we have gone over the basic settings on this machine, I'm going to mount the gear blank in the fixture on this arbor. Okay, we have our footstock back. We're going to make sure that our arbor is clean. There's no chips anywhere on this surface. This surface and the banking surface are the most important. That's going to give us our perpendicularity to our gear teeth, and it's very important that it be clean and to size. We place the gear on, and the banking surface, by the way, is this blued area. We always make sure we know our banking surface. The opposite surface would not be our banking surface. At this point, we're going to take and lock the gear down. It's not important as to where this is to start, but it can't move once we start. So now, I need to tighten this, but we can't tighten it until the footstop has support on the front of the arbor. If you want to stop it, you can. It's going to take, or you can edit it out. If you notice, the footstop's getting close to the arbor. Now I'm into the arbor. I'm going to come back over to here, and I'm going to lock the footstop so that you can't, so she's completely locked. Every direction is locked. The only thing we haven't done is tighten our blank. Now with the support, we can come in here and we can tighten our blank, like so. Okay. Again, it's recommended not to put any forces on this shaft without support. Okay. At this particular point in time, we're going to make sure we already know that the height of the cutter or depth of tooth is set. And in this particular case, it calculates out to 215 thousandths from touch off if the diameter is proper. And that has been done, and the cutter's been located on the arbor of the machine, and it's set to center. Now I'm going to bring our part close, and I'm going to start it up. Could be worked from this side also. I'm going to engage the clutch, put a little lubricant, cutting lubricant on our cutter. By the way, this cutter is a 10 diametral pitch cutter, involute cutter, single involute cutter. At this point, I'm going to engage my clutch. The feed, the automatic feed is going to be going through. It's passed through. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to bring the cutter back. Shut off the spindle. And we're going to move to the next tooth. You want to? Okay, we got our first tooth. Now we want to get underway to create the rest of this gear. The way it's going to be done, as we calculated a moment ago, we need one complete turn and 26 holes on this plate, and it's a 54 plate. You may not be able to see the numbers, but the numbers are on there. We're on the 54 hole pattern on this plate. It says they're on here, the numbers are on there. Okay, we're on the 54 hole plate. The sector arm, we always preset the sector arm previous tooth, so we don't forget. Okay, at this point, I'm loosening the friction lock. Over here, this is our friction lock to let this be able to be rotated. We're going to come back over here, and what we normally do is we put a little mark up here by the sector arm, because some of us are a little bit not sure, and if you move this sector arm in turning this, you could lose your place. But if you mark where the point of the sector arm is to start, and you do lose your place, you can find yourself. So I'm going to hold this with my left hand. We said it was 1 revolution and 26 holes. I might add that the sector arm is set for 26 holes. So I'm going to go one revolution back, and then I'm going to go to the other part of the sector arm and let it go in. That's 26 holes. So we did one revolution and 26 holes to get to our next tooth. I'm going to rotate the sector arm for the next tooth so we don't forget. And I'm going to mark it. This way we're always going to be where we need to be. Now I'm going to come back. I'm going to take the backlash out and I'm going to tighten it. I tighten our right so our chuck is tight and there's no backlash, so we have equal teeth exactly. I'm going to turn it on and go to the next tooth. Put our clutch on. Stop the machine. Now we're going to prepare ourselves again for the next tooth. You loosen your friction lock over here. This frees your chuck up. Now we're going to come back over to here. We're going to go to our next hole, which is another revolution and 26 holes. And it goes like this. And we're always rotating clockwise. That's 1 and then 26 holes. Then we reset our sector arm for the next tooth, which by chance happens to be almost right where it is. That's fine. We're going to come back over to here, take our backlash out, tighten our friction lock. Everything's ready to go for the next tooth. Turn it back on. Set the clutch. Put a little cutting oil on. And we set our feet. Disconnect the feed, bring our cup back, start the machine, and again, we're ready to go again now for our next tooth, and it's just the same repetition until we get all 27 teeth done.